What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. There's new readings on the channel. If you're not seeing it in your feed, just definitely go ahead and check out the channel page or the community tab for the latest readings. These are general readings for every sign. Every sign. A lot of different messages are going to come out during this reading, during the middle, beginning, or end of the reading. So definitely try to hang out for the whole reading so you don't miss your message. Okay. Let's just start out with a couple of cards from here. We have a broke hater. Boston could be significant. You are the father. And land. A place or a name that starts with B could be significant. Crystal ball, blind. Okay, somebody's crystal ball is blind. They're doing some spying. Okay, somebody could be future faking someone. If this reading is not about you, it could be about someone in your energy who is maybe trying to stay in your energy and should not be doing that. Old friends catching up could be significant. Somebody could be future faking someone, just broke hater. They could be telling them about land or something. They could be landing somewhere. Someone is the father of someone's child. Let's see what happened here. So I'm in the book of Isaiah and I see chapter 63. And chapter 63, it says, I have trodden the winepress alone. From the nations, no one was with me. I trampled them in my anger and trod them down in my wrath. Their blood splattered my garments, and I stained all my clothing. It was for me the day of vengeance. The year for me to redeem had come. I looked, but there was no one to help. I was appalled that no one gave support, so my own arm achieved salvation for me, and my own wrath sustained me. I trampled the nations in my anger. In my wrath, I made them drunk and poured their blood on the ground. That's Isaiah 63, verse 3. Somebody asked someone, why are your garments red like those of one treading the winepress? This could be significant for the reading. Something could be going on with this. Cherish in reverse. Somebody doesn't cherish someone or a relationship, and someone blinded their crystal ball. Maybe somebody you were in a relationship was spying on you with a crystal ball. They weren't thinking of special moments that brought you together or brought them joy. They were just looking through a crystal ball. This could be significant. Someone is future faking you. Future faking you. Only take what resonates and it's confirmation for you. Okay. Somebody was future faking someone, or they are, or they're going to be. This is a union in reverse. This is not a divine soul counterpart. For some people, a close soul connection is harmoniously synchronizing. Okay, so there could be something that isn't real and something that is. There's some broke hater that could be trying to interfere with the connection. Someone is not learning something. They're doing something over and over again. They're not living and learning from their experiences. It says, let love show you how to learn from each other. Maybe there's no love in the situation from someone who is the father of a child. Then there's true love, okay? Then there is love. True love comes when you least expect it. Okay, so something could be coming in someone's life when they least expect it. And we have remarkable. Notice everything remarkable about your relationship. Somebody is not doing that, but there's true love like inside of something here. There's true love inside of something, but then there's this surrounded by this energy that is, maybe they're divorced or they don't have someone, and they want someone's land. They're trying to get land from someone. So you could have land that you may be unaware of, or you may be aware of it, but someone is trying to take someone's land or inheritance or relationship, children, okay? Their clarity. Somebody wants someone's clarity. Someone is taking time to think about their situation and gain clarity, or needs to. Okay, because someone is not their twin or their yin yang, and someone is. It's like someone needs to discern what is real and what's not real. Someone is not tempted, this person who is truly in love, okay? But they just need to look deep into their emotions. Somebody needs to look into their emotions. And because someone is not embracing their destiny, there's someone in the background that's future faking, and they could be competing with someone who you're supposed to be with. Someone who's open to a divine guidance, and then there's someone who isn't. They're lying. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. I'm gonna leave these here for a minute. Something could be significant about the Bible. This person is reading a Bible. Somebody could be opening their Bible. Someone could be looking to the Bible for divine guidance. On the floor, we have cow and hippo. Could be significant in this reading. Okay. Cow and a bear could be significant. A bear. Milk could be significant. Jumping on the floor, we have H and O in reverse. O or ho could be significant. Something is up. Gloves could be significant. This comes out a lot. Okay, there could be somebody who wears gloves, or something significant about gloves in a house. There's gloves in a house. This could be some sort of evidence of something. Or somebody's using these gloves in the house. Somebody wants clarity on what's going on in a home with gloves. Cow and hippo. All right, let's see. Something could be significant about a car as well. Somebody could need clarity. An investigator or somebody looking into something could need clarity on a car. Maybe milk. Someone who has a gap in their teeth. The color gray could be significant. They need clarity on somebody was using gloves for something. Let me see. What does a cow symbolize? Somebody could be sacrificing something. Okay. Something about fertility and protection. They're associated with nourishment and abundance, particularly due to their milk production. Fertility, abundance, feminine energy and motherhood. Non-violence and selflessness, divine and sacredness. So someone needs this, and they're doing something in the car and in the house. They need this kind of energy, and they're doing something to get it. An earth sign could be significant. Somebody could have earth placements, or Aries. Libra could be significant. Someone also needs strength, power, and courage. Particularly in Egyptian culture, the hippo is seen as such. The Old Testament's book of Job, the hippopotamus is often seen in representation of Behemoth, a powerful land creature, and we have land at the bottom. In Uganda, hippos are revered as sacred animals with spiritual powers, believed to protect communities and ward off evil spirits. Hippos are fiercely protective of their young and their aggressive nature. So someone could need guardianship from this energy. They could be, well, I don't want to, someone could be offering up these animals in the spirit for these properties in their life, is what I'm getting. Someone could be doing something like that. These sound like powerful things. And someone could be doing something in the car or in the house using gloves. Or they could be doing something in the dream state, because people normally don't have hippos and cows around, or something. Farmhouse has been coming out. Farmhouse. So something could be going on with that. Okay. Somebody doesn't want to be with this hoe here. Somebody could have gotten fired. They could have lost their job. This could be significant as well. All right, let's get into this collective. Let's see what's going on. Ange in reverse could be significant. Ange in reverse. Someone's judgment is not good here. They're having some kind of rude awakening, some sort of sudden reckoning. They need to wake up. They're doing something to a family that could have protection. Someone is receiving protection, abundance, and all these things that these animals represent, and they need it. Their judgment is in reverse when it comes to this family. A father could be significant, a warrior, a divine masculine. Okay, this person is avoiding some kind of fire air drama, or a Pisces. Okay, and they are making very bad decisions about it. They're making very bad decisions in regards to this energy, in regards to, they want someone's 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups here. Someone wants to bring something someone's way. They want to bring something someone's way. One moment. But someone is doing some kind of spell work that someone is avoiding. They don't want to deal with this. Somebody has hope, even though something is being hidden. Okay, maybe done in the mind with the telepathic card. Someone has hope. Okay, they're balanced. They have temperance energy, which is great. Someone's not struggling with addictions or anything like that. They're good. They could have been. Then we have the Lover's card here. Okay, so someone could be doing spell work on this couple that's meant to be together. There's no tower coming down on something because the avoidance of this energy. So they're getting more out of control, which is leading to their poverty. It's leading to their financial ending. They're doomed because they won't stop doing something. Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus, Gemini, Pisces could keep antagonizing someone because they're restless and they don't have money. They're possessed with greed. They're possessive. Cancer, Gemini. This is an entire group that keeps returning, okay, to bother this peaceful energy that's working. Okay, they won't stop. This person is just a fucking, creep collective. They keep motivating this group, binding them, burdening them, okay, to keep doing something just because someone is meeting up with someone here. We have Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Sag, okay, And again, this group is thirsty. They're thirsty. They don't have love. They don't have something from the divine. A new baby, a new love, a marriage could be significant. They don't want to be under oath. They're making oaths in reverse. They're making oaths. Okay, and someone is having happiness and success and completion. Something is finished for someone. Okay, and that's finishing them. Some sort of relationship is finished here, and someone is having success. And this group still won't stop bothering someone. They won't go away. Okay, they can't sacrifice anything. They can't release anything. They can't wait anymore. And they're not having any public success. Anything they're experiencing that's good is private and no one really cares. It's not relevant because they're under some sort of mind control. They're under some sort of unconsciousness. They don't want what's right there. They want the collective and they can't have it, so they keep bitching. The cops are coming for this person. With the devil card here and the upright, they won't let go of some kind of toxic attachment. They're doing something with spell work, the devil, and money. Something is for money. And it's not good. It's not coming from the divine. It's not coming from God. Okay, and ancestors are getting in reverse, maybe with an earth sign in reverse. This immature person that someone may have to call the police on. Okay, because they're free. Somebody is free and they're balancing. They're trying to make a decision. They could be bothering this person's memory. Capricorn, Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini. Somebody with the spell work and the ancestors angry. This could also be somebody who's greedy and selfish. With the Page of Pentacles, this could be, an adult and a kid that's greedy and selfish, or one or the other. They're having problems. They're weak and sick here. They can't take any more challenges. Maybe that a King of Wands is doing to them. Okay, somebody's a born leader, and Scorpio, Sag in the upright is either reconciling with a child or a person. And they want this person to keep, deciding, should I do this or not? They want to keep this person in this Two of Pentacles when they're a King of Wands. And they're free. Eight of Swords in reverse. Someone is losing their home, a fire, water sign, an earth sign. They'll be losing their home and they don't want to have some sort of ending. They're stalking Aquarius as well. Maybe for a Virgo, Libra, they could be doing this for. They keep binding to this energy that's healing, and again, their star is rising. Okay, we have Wheel of Fortune. There's somebody's fate and destiny coming fast. Okay, because someone is free. And then we have this Virgo, Leo. Okay, that could be bothering someone while they're working on something. They could be looking into something and getting paid. And this person is happy. This person is satisfied with what they do. They're destined to do this. This was their destiny, and it is their destiny. And this Fool, they're reckless and careless. They don't care about the consequences of something here. Capricorn, Aquarius could be significant. Leo in reverse. They're not going anywhere. They want to go overseas, but they're not going because God. Okay, some sort of divine wisdom is keeping this person where they are. burdened and crazy. The Five of Swords, abusive. They're paranoid because I'm not covering, this is coming out here, but something is not happening publicly with this, a chariot coming in their direction with the authorities. It's going to be something private, maybe because of someone's personal life here, a Queen of Pentacles, and maybe their family. Okay, they're having some sort of new beginning. They suffered some kind of trauma from this group. They keep doing something with the 9 and the 10 here. They just won't stop doing something. Okay, they want to be a King of Pentacles. They want to be a King of Pentacles. But this King of Pentacles is really a liar here. Okay, Leo, Virgo, Aquarius is really betraying someone. And they need to rethink their approach. They need to stop doing something because ancestors and the authorities are reversing these robatas. They're reversing them. Because they're not doing something right here. There's energy that is seeking the guilty, punishing the guilty, making sure they have punishment. They go to court and they serve justice because they're guilty over here. But there's this little bata in reverse. Yeah, there's a lot of pages in reverse. This young energy that is bothering someone unwantedly here. They're communicating unwantedly. Nobody wants to hear from this group. And they keep stalking until they're tired, you know. This Cancer needs to, you know, recover. And they keep using this. They could be energy harvesting somehow. Okay, and they're hiding the spell work, but it's in here. They're hiding some kind of spell work. They're doing something in the dark, but we see them. They want what somebody else has. Okay, and it's like they're always looking at what the collective has. They're always looking at what the collective has. And ancestors are watching them. Okay, this group is being looked into, and whatever it is taking a lot of courage, it's taking a lot of passion to continue to do it, because this is the lion's mouth represents hell. Somebody has to pleasantly go down into the pit to fix something. It's like somebody is going into the pit, but calmly and with ease and poise. Somebody's dealing with demonic energy. This crazy one here, this fire in reverse energy, impulsive and excited, but not in a good way, not for anything good. They could be doing something with this Cancer, this evil, secretive energy, evil. Okay, yeah, confusing them. Okay, so this group is hurting themselves because they can't hurt. They have to hurt somebody. They're wicked. So they have to hurt someone. They're struggling here. They're struggling. And they're avoiding a death which eventually comes if they don't change. Okay, this person has no plans and nowhere to go, and they're scared to move. Wants money. They want money. Magician in reverse came out, okay, but they are kind of hiding it here behind these wands. Some kind of sex could be going on, and the person that they're doing something with, the intercourse they're having, the person may not know that there's some magician in reverse energy going on while they're doing something, and this Aquarius fire Gemini keeps doing that within their own group because they have to do it. It's not affecting the collective. But the authorities are involved now because the collective has had enough. We're ready to celebrate and get rid of this energy. They keep coming back with this love garbage, this lies, the future faking with the Knight of Cups in reverse, the lies, the possessiveness, the overactivity in the mind. I'm not letting you go kind of energy, like just not, you know, not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Someone could want you to do something that you don't want to do. You don't want to do. You might want to open the Bible. This could, Bible in reverse keeps coming out. You could want to read, and somebody keeps doing something in their car or their house, because it's like when you read and you learn, you're strengthening yourself from whatever this energy is doing with their demons and their spirits. So somebody could be trying to stop you from doing something, but somebody's gonna do it. They're accepting divine guidance in their relationship. Somebody realizes that maybe they don't know everything about a relationship, and they're on the right track. They're on the right track. Yeah. Somebody wants abundance and what they don't have. They want what they don't have, but they don't want to earn it. Somebody's the father of someone, and it could be interfering with their life. This person is not a star. They can't heal from something. What do you want to do to me in reverse? Somebody's not asking that. A cousin. Somebody's not the father. They're not asking, what do you want to do to me? They're not attracted to this person. There's something going on. Okay, somebody could be. Just keep doing that. I see keep doing that. Somebody wants someone to keep doing something, but a few times a week. A ball game could be significant. Okay, somebody's getting negative test results. Something is not working out, or negative test results could be good for some, depending on what it is. Somebody's testing something a few times a week and it's not working. You make me laugh. Something is funny though. L, Spain in reverse. You're divinely protected. I need you right now. In the living room. So something is going on here. Someone's laughing at someone. They need them in the living room. This sounds like someone who has protection. They want to use this person in the living room. Okay, so this is some kind of picking up something unclean happening. They're not seeing what somebody is doing, so they're not there. Something is happening remotely from a different location. 8 in reverse, maybe Leo in reverse. Okay, could be doing something here. Las Vegas could be significant, or a place that starts with L or V. Some sort of spirit of poverty. Something is going on with a spirit of poverty in the living room, and they need something right now. They could be providing something for this spirit in the living room. Okay, Germany, or a place that starts with G, could be significant. You have a couple of locations and initials here. Somebody's crying fake ass tears. A female to male, or a male to female, could be crying fake ass tears. An author could be significant, or the name, Hispanic in reverse, because of a testimony somebody did. Somebody could want to testify, but they're afraid, or something happened to them when they testified. Somebody's calling you this week. The letter A could be significant. Somebody has not found their newfound freedom. G could be significant. AG or GA. Georgia could be significant. YP or PY could be significant. Keep doing that. In the living room. AU, Australia could be significant. AU, somebody, hey you. A security guard in reverse. Something is not secure what this person is doing. They don't have any guardianship. This need that this spirit of poverty needs, they're being sacrificed. A detective could be in reverse because they didn't have security. But they have wisdom and knowledge. They traveled to see a karmic and maybe something happened. The letter J, somebody's first, middle, or last name that starts with J could be in reverse. S could be significant. Your spouse needs your attention in reverse. Okay, somebody's not flying solo. They are married or in a relationship. They don't wish they had your gifts, but ancestors are angry. Okay. Somebody wants to let someone go. This could be significant. The narrative can change Ancestors could be angry because someone wants to let someone go because of their testimony. Kinky hair could be significant. I'm reporting your videos and I'm jealous. Somebody could be saying this, but they're too stupid to really do anything. They're catching up with old friends who are not the father. They could be trying to go down the line and say, hey, you know, remember we did such and such, and I think you're the father of my child, or something like that. They don't know the real you, or they don't know the real person, whoever they're going to. Somebody's money wasn't seized for opportunities. Maybe with a job, a coworker, could be significant. Somebody's identity, catching up with old friends. They couldn't steal someone's identity. You could have met up with someone who was trying to steal your identity, but they couldn't do it. They weren't making good choices. Somebody apologized for what they did. They were crying fake tears. Germany, or a place that starts with G. Don't waste your time. Something is not about rumors. Something is more than rumors. They're just avoiding change. They're not a star. And they want this testimony, okay? Ancestors are angry about a testimony. An author in reverse. They keep saying they don't wish they had her gifts, but they do. Somebody's in denial. Ice cubes could be significant. China, or a place that starts with C, or ch sound. Okay, the blood of Jesus. Keep doing that. Somebody's not faithful. Their money is not seized yet. Somebody's struggling with changing. They could be going to see a karmic or an ex or something. Book reader in reverse. They're afraid of somebody testifying about a dining table or something that happens on a dining table. They're doing some kind of smear campaign to avoid someone from telling the truth. They want this person to fly solo. They want this, like, isolate this person so that they don't say anything about something. This author in reverse, who could be attached to a spirit of poverty. This spirit could be trying to sacrifice them. All right, let's get the book. L could be significant. It came out, so another confirmation of L or K. 160 or 161. Cancer could be significant. Leo could be significant. Something about a label could be significant. A label. Labor. A laboratory. Lace. Something is laced, or lace could be significant. Something is in lack. A ladder. Lady could be significant. Lady dies. Possibly. Lake. Lamb. Lame. Something is lame. Lament. Lamp. Land. Land keeps coming. Something about land. Somebody is doing something to your land in a certain lane. Maybe on the street, from a lane in the street. Someone is using a language. A laptop. Something is large. Lasagna could be significant. A pasta. A laser. A lash. Somebody's getting lashed. Or lashes could be significant. Something is last. They're the last to get the lash, some kind of punishment, and it's late. Latin American could be significant. Someone is laughing because they're launching something. Laundry, a laboratory, a bathroom. Something could be going on in a bathroom or your laundry. The law is involved, a lawyer, or you could be a lawyer. Something is on the lawn. This came out, the lawn came out the other day. Somebody could be moving out. They need a lawyer, or they want a lawyer, or somebody's consulting a lawyer about someone getting evicted or moving out. They're laying a layer. They're laid out. They're lazy. They want to be a leader, but they're lazy. Leaves or leaf could be significant. Leave. You could want someone to leave because they're lazy. A league of these individuals could be significant. A league of lazy people is leaning. Somebody's leaning. And someone is leaping. So someone is taking a chance and having faith, and somebody just keeps leaning. They're lazy. There's different groups here. Someone is learning and someone about a lease. They're learning about a lease, maybe a contract. They're learning about it. They need to. Somebody's traveling. They're not afraid. They have life. Someone's not afraid to travel, even though something happened to them. Okay, somebody has arcanic knowledge. Something is not permanent for someone. They have no protection. There's someone who has no protection, and whatever they're doing is not permanent. It could be an illusion, some kind of spell work, something that's not permanent. Maybe their life is not permanent because they don't have protection. They could be stalking this energy that has life and freedom to travel, and arcanic knowledge and balance. Okay, someone's not having an ending. All right, and this person wants to keep repeating a cycle. Okay, somebody's persevering. Someone's upset about that. A water sign could be significant, Pisces. They can't bind to this perseverance and this inability to have an ending in time. Okay, because someone's going to get some sort of communication. Some kind of communication is happening. So someone cannot destroy something that's to come for you. Because of this message here. Tell me more about this message. Tell me more about this message. Okay, the loss of a home. Okay, lease came out. So somebody could be reviewing a lease. Somebody could be losing a rental. Okay, this message, this could be the lease here. Okay, something is in reverse. A child, maybe, I'm sorry. So there's a message about a home, a child in reverse, somebody being very depressed. An air sign could be significant. Okay, somebody couldn't have a transformation or an ending or a death. Even though their home is lost, they're sacrificed, or a child. Confirmation with the gift card. Some kind of sacrifice came out before I said it. After I said it, yeah. They're down on their luck here. Maybe Air, Leo, Aries, Scorpio. Somebody is down on their luck. They're being deceived, or someone, because they can't deceive someone. Okay, they can't deceive someone. Maybe an air sign. Something is really easy though. Something is really easy, but someone cannot use their voice. They can't speak because they need to sacrifice something. It's like this person can only speak when they're offering up or stealing. Okay, they don't have any work because of this habit. They can't grow. They're toxic and they're restless. Okay, somebody doesn't want to be arrested either for their ceremonies that they keep doing for abundance. Someone is creative. They could be doing ceremonies on abundant creative energy. Empress energy could be significant. Earth energy. Libra energy could be significant. Someone can't resist something, okay? So maybe looking at you. Maybe they're blind. They can't resist looking at you, watching you. Yeah, watching you. They can't resist it. They can't help it. They won't reflect. They won't look at themselves. Okay? This earth sign in reverse, possibly. Okay, that wants to release somebody, or they're being released. Guide in reverse. They have no guidance. They have no way out, basically. Okay, they want wisdom. They want wisdom, but the truth is coming out about how they get their money. The moon card in reverse, they don't want somebody to see that. Okay, but somebody sees it here. Maybe Cancer. Cancer could be significant. Someone's not going to fail. They have achievement. They're healing. They're healing. A fire sign could be significant. Okay, and then there's person whose intuition is in reverse. They don't have intuition. They're not using it. They want a message, but they don't. It's like they can't intuitively connect this message to you. They're trying to communicate intuitively, but they can't because you're busy. And they're not good, this person. Somebody that's not good keeps trying to communicate intuitively because they can't grow. This is not a good bond here. They can't bind to you. And they're trying to by communicating in silence in the mind. Someone could be having some sort of altercation at home. VS could be significant. Ancestor is here in the reading, present. Let's get another vowel. Oh, we have E, okay. GG could be significant. Lock. Elope could be significant. 7 could be significant. Penelope. A pole could be significant. Clone. Something is cloned, copied. Copy is here and clone. Clone copy. Cope. Somebody is coping. And somebody's saying nope. No. They don't want somebody to heal. How can we be saved? Isaiah 64:5. You come to help of those who gladly do right, who remember your ways. But when we continue to sin against them, you were angry. How then can we be saved? All of us have become like one who is unclean, and all our righteous acts are like filthy rags. We all shrivel up like a leaf, and like the wind, our sins sweep us away. No one calls on your name or strives to lay hold of you. For you have hidden your face from us and have given us over to our sins. So someone is trying to cope with your coping and they can't. They're saying, no, don't cope, don't heal. Someone wants you to be alone, lonely. They're angry because they're stuck with their sin and something they're doing is not right. It's like they think they're doing the right thing, but it's just filthy rags. It's nothing good. You could see something else here. Elect is here. Step, Steppen, Stephan, Stephanie. Tony, look. Coven of clones. Long. Neo is here. Jean. T could be hiding, a T. South Carolina could be significant. Something is gone. Plenty. Plane could be significant. A plane could be gone. A copy. Envelope. Seagull. Seagulls. Somebody's vexed, upset, the neck. They're upset about their neck. Something happened to their neck. A post, somebody posted something. Gooseneck or goose. Love is here. Cody. L could be hiding. A lieutenant could be significant. Somebody's trying to cope. A pot could be significant. A cop. Socks. CEO is loose. A CEO is loose. To go. Something. Clocks is here. A pony. A vet could be significant. A vet could be in reverse. One vet. One. Post office could be significant. Or something with the word post in it. Geo. Cleo. Chloe. Tolly. Colgate. I'm just adding a vowel. Neglect. Something is neglecting. Or someone is neglecting someone here. Les came out the other day. Ponte or Ponte. Pontes. Nelly. Gel nail polish. OC. Somebody's on call for work, or OC could stand for something else. Pent up. Pin up. Post up. Geneva. Genevieve. Jen. A doorbell could be significant. Peck. Peckin. Peck. Cody. Somebody's pecking. Keeps pecking at something. Pico. Aco. Stop. Stop. Stop oven. Turn off the oven. The stove. Before this reading, I did 2 readings and all kind of crap was going on. It was just like I had to keep stopping and starting over again, and it came back out. Okay. Something could have happened. Someone's home could have burned down, and they could have had something on the stove, and they went outside maybe by accident and left the stove on by accident. Could have been an accident. Somebody could have did something, like, again, witchcraft. Okay, could have happened to this person, and they walked out the house with the stove on, and maybe something happened. Stove top, oven. That's what came out in the last reading. I just started over because it was just like my energy was off, and it's just all this craziness, interruptions. So I just said, I'll just start over one more time. This is the 3rd time. Novel is here. Novelty. Somebody wants novelty. Stone. Stones. Loan. Sloan. Sense. Sensei. Volt. No volt. A poet. Love note. Something is on the top. Toes. Tippy toes. Skin. Something on the top of the skin. Of the nose. All right, Claudia, let's see what's covet. Somebody close to you doesn't want to go to court, but they're guilty. Okay. Somebody could be calling you a thief and you're not. They could be trying to accuse you so that you go to jail for them or something. Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio could be significant, or Aquarius. Anybody can have these placements. You don't have to. Cone. Conan. Gasket. Someone is defending themselves. They're being challenged with jail or some sort of imprisonment. But they're a free person, like I said. 8 of Swords in reverse. I have Gemini, Aquarius, and Leo. Someone didn't do something. They were with their family or something. They were somewhere else. So they're not expected to go to court. Someone is close to you and they're free. They're a free person. They don't have limited beliefs. And someone is not free. Okay, and they're like protesting here. They're saying, I want peace. I want peace, but this person needs to go to jail. They're crazy. Yeah, they want peace, but they need to go to jail. Kev could be significant. Kev. A set could be significant. A set. Something. Someone is aware of what's happening here. Cancer. Okay, this Virgo in reverse is trying to bind to this free energy, but they could be guilty. Maybe a Virgo Leo. They did something in the world. Okay, something is over, something is completed. With the World card. Maybe the world is completed with this person. Somebody is traveling. They're traveling, but they need to go to jail. They need to serve justice. Okay, somebody's recovering here. We have Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra. Maybe somebody wants to recover and be with someone they love. This is possible. Or this could be a liar here that's doing something with this Virgo in reverse. Okay, so they don't have some sort of ending. They're making very bad decisions. Libra energy, Libra, Virgo energy. Maybe Aquarius is also making bad decisions when they travel. Okay, and maybe they're following a certain group. Scorpio, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Aquarius, they're following this group possibly. Maybe spiritually or physically. Yeah, they're going abroad here with the Three of Wands. They're planning something, some sort of project. But nobody wants to indulge with them. They want to indulge in maybe party, but in a bad way, just overindulging. And that's why they're under judgment, because of doing that. And they're unable to enjoy their fruit of labor, because this is some sort of hustle. Empress in reverse, hustle. You know, somebody who has lack. Bar in reverse could be significant. Okay. They can't sacrifice someone who's released the devil. They can't do it. Taurus, Pisces, Gemini. Okay, this air, fire, energy, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, it's after someone's home. They're after someone's love. Something could be burning, like I said, the stove or some sort of property was on fire. The stove was on. Left stove on. Somebody could have. Why is the stove? Why does this person leave the stove on? Why does this person leave the stove on? This Two of Wands in reverse. This Capricorn fire sign, Scorpio, Aries, that can't have a tower come down on someone's life here, because maybe they're traveling or they live abroad or something, and someone didn't want to work with them. It's like this person had no plans and they're trying to force somebody to work with them. So they could have made this person leave the stove on, some sort of sacrifice. And this person just ran out real quick. Okay, maybe they went out, like in the street. They could have went to the park, or this could be several people. They do the same thing over and over again, these groups. So somebody could have went to the park, to the store, to the street, okay, and left the stove on. Somebody's like, hey, you got something's outside. They could have gotten a phone call or something. Could have been a little setup here. Set up. Set up. Cancer in reverse did this. Maybe Capricorn in reverse did this. Scorpio, Aries could have done this. A Virgo, Libra could have done this, or this could have happened to a Virgo, Libra. Or Scorpio, Sag could have done this. This whole group, Taurus, Gemini, okay? Because they wanted to dominate this person's money, and they were doing something in their subconscious mind. They were doing something maybe with their pets, okay? Again, somebody had pets, could have. They didn't want to do some kind of deal with this person. It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't from God. They could have prayed and said, God, should I do this? Yeah, this person was just going to run off with a motorcycle or something. They were just going to skid off. Yeah. They weren't going to stay. Some sort of hit and run energy, immature energy, traveling, just traveling. Something happened when this person sped off, when they left. When they left, when somebody didn't agree to something and they left, and then something went in reverse here. Two of Pentacles in reverse. This person overcommitted to the devil, maybe a Cancer or Capricorn or something. Okay, could have caused something to be in reverse. And this person didn't get home. 10 of Wands in reverse, up in flames, burnt out. Something happened. Okay, and ancestors involved because of kids. Maybe something happened to children. They stole money from this group. Something happened here. And left this person in a 10 of Swords. Somebody could have passed away. Okay, if somebody's looking into it. Because they keep coming back. It's like it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough that they did this to this family or something. And they just keep coming back. So they're being watched by this Knight of Swords energy, this Capricorn Aquarius energy. And we have Pisces, Virgo, Cancer that could be being watched here. Because they keep stalking people. They keep watching people when they're out. Because they're trying to do it again. And somebody is making sure this person goes to jail. Maybe a lawyer or somebody who works at a desk could be making sure this energy goes to prison. Okay, and is in the Nine of Swords. Yeah. They're making a quick decision here. Whatever this is, it's going to be fast. They're not going to see it. It's going to go so fast. Because it's like I feel like somebody's been investigating this already and they already know. They already know what this person is doing. Like they've been investigating this for a long time. So they just need to bring this person in. Maybe that's what they have to do. I don't know much about that, but Noel could be significant. Noah. On top. Get on top. Could be significant. Soap is here. Alright, why is adjudication in reverse here? Somebody didn't make it to court. They didn't see a court date or something. They didn't know about a court date, so they couldn't show up. Somebody could have, this comes out, people mess with the mail. They tamper with the mail, and this person doesn't see that they have a court date. They don't show up. Or this person didn't want to show up, or they couldn't. Okay, maybe a child. Okay, there's some evidence of something going on with a child. Somebody's saying they didn't rob somebody, but they're going to jail. Could be an innocent person in jail, but I'm picking up that somebody is lying. Or they didn't rob them. They did something else, and there's evidence of it. They couldn't rob them. Something could be significant about a child's mind or their choices they want. Again, Virgo could be significant. Libra, Capricorn, or a Taurus could be significant. They couldn't rob somebody, so they're going to jail is also what I see. Something is close here, a child or some sort of evidence. They're close to something. This investigation is getting serious. And this blind person has no strategy because they don't love themselves. Again, we have Cancer, Sag, or Pisces could be significant. Someone wants to work together with evidence because they're living and learning something. Again, Virgo was very significant. We have 9, 9, and 9 here. But you're not friends with this person. It's like you're not friends with them. They couldn't rob you, so now they want to be friends. But they couldn't cause any loss, so now they want to be friends. Aries could be significant. Okay, they can't bind you, so now they want to be friends. You're sleeping peacefully here. All right, you don't want to hear what this person is saying. It's like they want to keep scheduling something, planning something, but you don't want to hear it. Okay, they can't bribe you to do something. Somebody could be trying to bribe you to do something. They don't have any other ideas. Taurus, Cancer could be significant. Aries. They can't offer the collective up. They can't give you anything. Like with the bribe, they could be trying to give you something, but it's an end. They want to sacrifice you, maybe your family. You're not stressed, and that's a problem. They're going to jail. A couple of confirmations. Nose or nosy. A cot. Topless could be significant. Okay, someone is not lonely either. All right, because they quit doing something. And now they're obedient, they're getting help, they have knowledge, they're getting advice. While this person who can't offer up is overloaded, having a natural disaster here. 1111 could be significant. Aries, Scorpio, Aries. This is the Tower here. That's what these three cards are. They're having a Scorpio, Aries, they're having a Tower. Yeah, it's over for this person. Gov is here. Oven gloves. Okay. Gloves came out in the reading that I had to start over, and maybe something with the oven gloves caught fire or something. This could be significant. And now someone became homeless because of that. Oh man. Kennel could be significant. Somebody's kennel is gone. They plotted on something. Again, this sounds like animal sacrifice. They want to put something on the altar, okay? They try to steal things that belong to us. Sometimes they are successful with that and put it on their altar. They could have did that to a pet. Pet is here. Pet gone. No pet could be significant. Maybe at the vet, something happened. Some kind of argument, confusion with the Five of Wands. Somebody is free. And there's this, Knight of Cups. Okay, again, in reverse. That's having an argument or a fight or something. Maybe at a party or in a car. Someone is free here. They don't have to worry about this energy. This Empress in reverse could have been involved. Okay, Knight of Wands could be significant. They were indecisive on what to do, this fire energy. They didn't know what to do regarding some sort of argument because the collective is not. They can't get someone locked up. See, locked? No lock. No locks or something. Or locks, long locks. Get long locks. They could be telling somebody to do this so they can bind to them. Certain hair types they might be seeking to do witchcraft on them. Okay. Taurus in reverse could be doing this. Maybe somebody is suffering. They could be working with water spirits or staring in the mirror. Okay. Somebody doesn't want to, it's not their friend. They don't want to do something. Then we have Hangman and Two of Wands. Somebody trying to sacrifice someone's plans behind their back here. Maybe women or a group of women are doing this. Okay, to a Scorpio or a fire sign or a Gemini. There's this old thing that's been here multiple times that keeps sacrificing people, keep offering them up. And this is how they really look. And they could really be doing something like this. Maybe. Holy paper resonates. Okay, air, fire in reverse doesn't have good luck and good fortune. They're on the computer looking for something, but it's not working because the collective is still busy here. Taurus, Scorpio, fire, Gemini, still busy. Okay, Knight of Pentacles is traveling, bringing something somewhere. Okay, King of Cups, ancestors are getting in reverse here. Okay, because it's like someone is bothering you when you travel or when you're at work, when you're planning stuff. Gone too soon. Someone gone too soon. TikTok could be significant. Toenail. Someone could have used a toenail clipping to do spell work on someone. They became very weak, maybe. Toenail clipping. Long nails, long toenails. Somebody could have you'd be surprised what these groups would do to get what they want off your body. Like your nails, your hair, your skin. Fluids. You'd be surprised what they would do. No knock could be significant. Or knock. Someone has a new beginning here, this Aquarius, but they can't see something they're not seeing. They release the devil though. Okay, they have this Page of Cups here. Someone they're trying to make me yawn. So someone could have been doing sleep spells on someone with the Magician card coming out in reverse like that. You see how this person looks like they're sleeping and they just tried to make me yawn? So they could have been doing sleep spells on an Aquarius or a Capricorn or a water sign when they were driving. Okay? Yeah. This water sign in reverse or water air or a Leo in reverse. This whole group. Somebody was in the Ten of Swords, but they don't look like it. It could be a Robata. Okay, somebody is here again. But there's a painful ending that happened, but you don't see it. Okay, the Star card here. Someone's star is rising. You don't have to be a Robata, they can. Somebody could just had a painful ending because they did something to somebody's car. But somebody still has their star. They still have their star. They're okay with the Fool card here and the Star card. This person is okay. Aquarius, water, or Taurus, or water sign, of Scorpio, they're okay. And this person is stuck now. They had a painful ending and they're stuck in some kind of, apathy. They're unconscious. They lost their home, their partner, their community because of these water spirits. This Knight of Swords here. Somebody is defending themselves from this person or these spirits. Maybe a parent and their child or somebody reconciling together. Six of Cups. Okay, Six of Pentacles. Somebody is working and there's this ugly fire energy that they could be working with reptiles or water spirits. Okay, for somebody's Ten of Pentacles, but they're not going to get it. King of Swords is here. Okay, righteousness, justice is here, and you have Knight of Pentacles coming in with something, and this guilty Libra or fire sign. They could be bothering your ancestors. Yeah, Eight of Cups in reverse. They keep coming back to the ancestors. Maybe masking up, trying to trick. Okay. Two of Cups in reverse. but nobody wants to do anything. They keep breaking communication with them because they're doing something in the mirror. They're trying to, conjure up people's ancestors through the mirror. They don't want to do, this is not what you're supposed to do with, you're not supposed to conjure up other people's ancestors. So, I mean, there's different opinions, but my personal belief is that you're not supposed to conjure up ancestors. And I personally believe that ancestors know this. So when you think you're communicating with an ancestor, you could be communicating with, I say could because, I can't tell somebody what they're experiencing. But from what I know is that these are demons or spirits that are looking for some sort of worship, and it's one thing to give to an ancestor, but constantly communicating, I don't believe that ancestors do this, constantly communicate. These are spirits and familiar spirits and monitoring spirits. Ancestors know that God is God. The Lord, Jesus Christ, God, and the Holy Spirit. That is our allotment. That is what we're told is good. And from my experience, that works, But you could get tricked when you think you're talking to an ancestor, because spirits will mask up. They will monitor and stalk and imitate your family. It could sound like your family in your mind, or you can hear, that sounds like my aunt, or that sounds like my dad. But it's a damn spirit trying to do something to you, okay, for someone else or themselves. Okay, 10 of Wands. Somebody's doing it all here. They're doing it all. Very responsible for something. And we have Tower in reverse. They still can't bring down something. They can't bring down a tower, even though they're doing all of this here. The authorities see them. The authorities see what this fire sign could be doing. This fire Cancer. Okay, they're restless. We have Libra and 7 of Wands in reverse because they don't have any help. They don't have any more strength to keep going. This could be something going on with their limbs. Something could have went at somebody's legs or feet. Something could have went at it. Somebody could be attacking the arms and legs with spell work. Okay, the extremities. Okay, because somebody's burning some kind of knowledge. They don't want to deal with it anymore. Yeah. Somebody keeps returning. See, somebody's house caught fire. Something happened, but they returned back. They returned back. Something is burnt down, but they keep going back. High Priestess, a Cancer Aquarius could be significant. Because a child was in reverse. So somebody could have went back to the house to keep looking to see if a child, maybe it was such a big fire that, maybe a child wasn't found and somebody kept going back trying to. I also see somebody trying to invoke a child that passed away in a fire, trying to conjure up this child for some sort of offering and worship. Okay, it was just terrible. 6 of Wands in reverse. 8 of Wands in reverse, okay? Again, someone cannot pay their bills. They cannot take care of something. They do not have protection. They do not have a blockade from something. Similar to 7 of Wands in reverse. Someone is still going to be together. This Cancer, Gemini energy is still going to be together. Leo could be significant. Pisces, Libra. 9 of Swords. And that is putting somebody in the depression. It could have depressed somebody so much that they reversed somebody's children or their own. And they had loss. They could not. It's like when they did this, their life got worse. They thought it was going to be better, but it didn't. They wanted to go overseas with the 3 of Wands. They wanted to plan something on a computer, maybe book a flight, and they couldn't. They could have wanted to book a flight. Page of Swords in reverse. They're stalking somebody's opportunity from God. They're stalking the Ace of Pentacles. They're stalking people who don't want to work with them. They're stalking People who have deaths and rebirths in the spirit, they could be. This King of Wands in reverse could be doing that. Scorpio, Sag in reverse. Someone is, they want to reconcile here with the dead, with somebody who passed away, or with somebody who has a new beginning or some sort of rebirth. But they're resentful. They're resentful in their feelings. It's not good. Okay, they could be rushing past your house or doing something here, and the ancestors see them. The Two of Pentacles, Capricorn could be significant. Okay, somebody could be by your house. Yeah, somebody's around the house here. Okay, and very close here. Aquarius, Capricorn. They could be snooping around because they're hustling. They're hustling and they're confusing people. They're struggling because of the stuff they're doing under the moon. They're in the Five of Pentacles. They could be on a welfare line. They could be struggling at the bank, having lost. Because they're being investigated for what they're doing in communities and homes. Somebody's looking into it, making phone calls, trying to figure something out. There's suffering going on. And possession, greed. And finally, we have judgment back here. Whatever they did is really bad. And it's going to cause us some punishment. Okay, somebody could be under some sort of sleep hypnosis, or they need therapy, or they were in therapy because something was so bad and traumatic. Somebody could have lost a child. Yeah. This air sign in reverse could be bothering this Emperor Temperance energy. It could be a statue on your desk or something on your desk that's communicating spiritually. It could be a plant. Sometimes spirits sit on a plant. Spirits could sit on whatever they want. Really, basically, if you don't put something on it to keep them away, or wipe something down to keep them away. They could be on the window behind somebody. The spirit could be on the window. They like windows and mirrors, anything that is reflective, glass. Somebody could want to do something to the Emperor, and the ancestors just want to give you something. And there's this person back here that somebody got to hold this person back. They're just... This could be another group of ancestors that are doing something to this person, getting a gift from their ancestors. Another family's ancestors could be annoyed with you because you're having success and they want to take it. Because there's some kind of, this woman, her top is like, she's topless. And she could be doing something. This woman is topless as well. So something's going on with topless. Topless is here. It's interesting. I also see somebody doing something topless and there's a spirit on them or something. There's a spirit on this person and they're working through this person, whether they know it or not. The person that they're dancing for or topless for, something could be happening to that person while they're dancing for them or something. A water sign, a Libra, could be guilty of doing this. They could be getting punished for it because they kept coming back and doing it. Somebody's topless in this image as well. So something is going on with topless and the word being here. And a family in reverse. Somebody could have done this to a family to try to destroy this family. Knot is here, like K-N-O-T, knots. Locks and knots. Naughty. Tootsie, toots. Somebody stole something. A novel, maybe. or something else here. They neglected something. A lot of land. Somebody stole a lot of land. A slot machine. Slot. Gecko. Geico. Could be significant. A sergeant. Palo. Poe. And one more word, we have loose. Loose or Lucy. Pen is here. 10. Lenny, Len, Lindsay, and nets, Annette or Yvette or Annette, Connecticut. Go to Connecticut. That is your reading.